Hey, good Thursday afternoon. We have finally made it to baseball season. Hard to believe, but we have some nice baseball weather on tap today. That is going to change for the games Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, though. So let's go ahead and take a look at today's home opener forecast. That first pitch at 7:10. Sunset is at 7:36 in Seattle, so we'll have about 26 minutes of an opportunity to see some sun breaks, and we're expecting to see that. A temperature of 52 at first pitch, gradually falling into the upper and eventually the mid 40s toward the end of the game. And for the post game, and there's that opportunity to start seeing a few sprinkles after the conclusion of the game. So throughout the game, dry, temps falling from the 50s into the 40s, should be an open roof game. Now that does change if you plan on going to the game Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Friday's game first pitch also at 7:10, expecting rain showers. It's going to be a little bit breezy as well. Some of the winds could gust upwards of 30 miles per hour, temps in the 40s, rain showers on and off possible throughout the game, so expecting a closed roof. We also see that first pitch around 6:40 with temps in the 40s on Saturday, first pitch 1:10 Sunday with temps in the 40s, and again on and off rain showers are possible Saturday and Sunday with the potential for an isolated thunderstorm. So we'll keep a really close eye on that forecast over the coming days in case lightning does become a bigger concern than what we are currently expecting. High temps today, a little bit cooler than where we were yesterday. We have that onshore flow that's bringing that cooler, a little bit cloudier air mass into western Washington off of the Pacific, and we see that reflected in the high temps. Notice some areas near water staying in the upper 40s to lower 50s along the I-5 corridor, 52 in Mount Vernon, 52 in Bellingham, possibly a touch milder in Linden, just a little farther removed from the water, with the high expected to hit 55. And here in Seattle, we hit 61 yesterday, which is 5 degrees above average, but today we stay around 53, so almost 10 degrees cooler, 55 on the east side in Bellevue, 52 for my friends in Everett, and we will see a few sun breaks throughout the day, so it's not going to be completely gloomy all day, but we are expecting an uptick in that cloud cover from southwest to northeast across western Washington, and we see temps also in the upper 40s, lower 50s for southern parts of Puget Sound, possibly sneaking out mid 50s near Auburn, Puyallup, and Enumclaw, where they could get up to around 55 degrees this afternoon. A better chance for a few rain showers, some sprinkles out along the coast, say from Long Beach to Forks. Could see a few on and off rain showers at times today, but it's not going to be a washout. A little bit breezy at times with some of those westerly winds around 20 miles per hour. That'll keep temps in the upper 40s to around 50 degrees. And we see temps a little bit milder in central and eastern Washington, where Tri-Cities will hit 62, 59 for Omak, so not too bad of a day, 53 in Spokane. We'll see partly to mostly sunny skies for central and eastern Washington. Now, we do have a pretty big weather maker that is on the way tomorrow. We're really going to see those rain chances increase late morning. They're going to stick around throughout the evening hours, so it's going to be wet, breezy, and pretty chilly tomorrow, especially given the time of the year. Again, our average highs in the mid 50s. Some areas tomorrow are actually going to stay in the mid 40s. So let's go ahead and track that next storm system that we're keeping an eye on. It's actually out over the Pacific right now. It's a pretty big frontal system, and that's going to continue to work its way onshore by tomorrow, and that will increase the rain chances, initially beginning near coastal parts of Washington and then gradually spreading inland all the way to the Cascades. We're talking about gusty winds, falling snow levels in the Cascades, and at times some moderate rainfall for the Puget Sound lowlands. So this is 7:30 tomorrow morning. A lot of y'all heading into work and school, expecting a few showers along I-5, better rain chances out near the coast, but watch what happens as we work our way into late morning into around the lunchtime hour. This is 12:30, so just after lunchtime tomorrow, we're going to see widespread rain all the way from the coast to the Cascades, and that could be moderate at times. Of course, as you work your way above 2,500 feet, expecting all snow, and we're going to hold on to to those rain showers throughout the day tomorrow as that cold front moves in. And once that cold front moves in, we really see those snow levels start to drop late in the day Friday. And that's when a winter storm watch, which will likely be upgraded to a winter storm warning, kicks into effect, and that'll continue throughout the entire weekend. So if you plan on going to central or eastern Washington, or if you're watching this and you're in Spokane, you're coming over to Seattle, you want to make sure that you check those past conditions before you venture out over the mountains, because it looks like it could get a little bit dicey late Friday continuing into the weekend. Now, folks, we need rain. We are running over 5 inches below average for the year in Seattle. We're only going to pick up about ½ an inch, maybe 6/10 of an inch of rain with this system Friday into Saturday, but at this point we'll take what we can get. A little bit lighter amounts farther north though, into western parts of Skagit, Whatcom counties, northeastern Jefferson County, Island County, as well as San Juan County, where a little bit of a rain shadow effect does kick in off of the Olympics, so that will kind of chip away at some of those rain totals. But farther west from parts of Mason County to coastal parts of Washington could actually pick up around an inch of rain, so it's definitely some beneficial rainfall. Now for the mountains, we're talking about, again, a lot of snow with that winter storm watch that'll kick into effect tomorrow. Again, that'll likely be upgraded to a winter storm warning. A foot or more of snow for Snoqualmie Pass and Stevens Pass, so I-90, US 2 look like they could become a little bit messy over the weekend, and some of the higher peaks, say Mount Baker, could pick up 2 feet of fresh snow, and we definitely need it. We haven't gotten all the snow that California's gotten. Their mountains, the Sierras, are running 200 to 300% above normal, and we're just kind of right where we should be, if not a little bit below normal. So we definitely need to get in on a little more snow before we get into the dry season, and luckily we're going to see that over the weekend. Here's a look at the 7-day forecast. You can see once we get into that cool pattern tomorrow, we kind of stay in it through Monday, but luckily if you like spring weather, we're back into the lower 50s on Tuesday, and we should be back into the mid 50s on Wednesday with partly sunny skies, and a little bit of a sneak peek ahead. It looks like beyond Wednesday we get into a more favorable pattern for warmer temps as well as sunnier skies. So I think we could have a stretch of temps near 60 degrees, if not warmer, once we get beyond Wednesday.